Everyone is ready to talk.
Fire the threes,
Andre Drummond, the new Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, man. Listen, he said it at training camp. If you see me doing something, it's with a purpose.
Yes.
And he did that last night, Derek, when he spotted up in the corner. It was not like when Ben Simmons shot it against the Lions.
No, it
that
looked better
year.
than Ben.
It was better than this one because I'm firing this one up. There was a closeout, everything, and he still shot the three-pointer.
Well, and then he got one above the break, and he fired that one up too.
Now, Rich had a problem with that.
Why do we always have to bring up Ben on this damn show?
Rich had a problem
Every time we bring this MFer up. I can't stand it.
Top of the key three. Well, maybe we'll see
I've had enough.
You'll see him next Wednesday when they play Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'll see him all right.
That's
with
right.
his bottom of the free throw numbers.
I wonder if he plays in that one.
Free throw golf in Brooklyn.
But
anyway.
Did you have a problem with the top of the three key as much as you like a corner three?
Not in the preseason, no. I have no problems. Let them fly.
Because even Rich was like, no, I don't like that one. I'm like, Rich, it still looked pretty good shooting it from top of the key.
Even in the regular season, if he wants to fire one top of the key three per game, I'll allow it. I'll allow it just because you're trying to build him up to the point where he will be able to do it in the postseason. I'm not buying any of it. I'm not even sure. I will say the corner three looked pretty pure. I'm not buying it after one shot, though, but I'm certainly
buying the makes or the attempts.
Regular season, one or two a game, I'm fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
So you're okay with the attempts?
Assuming it's not in the end of game. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No, he can experiment a little bit. I'm not sure I trust it yet, but I certainly, my confidence level has gone up since when he started talking about it in training camp. When he talked about training camp, it's like, what are we doing here? This is stupid. He looked better than I expected.
Well, notable non-coward Andre Drummond. I'm buying all the stock right now, and I said it last night. I think this is happening with eyes on playing some double big lineups where Andre
that's where I'm out.
Well, you're already out. You can't be more out. You're either in or you're out.
I just told him you can fire away in the regular season. I don't want to see double big lineups.
Right.
Dre, let it fly, buddy. That's what you've been told by the coaching staff. Shot looks good. I'll tell you this. I said to Derek when he was lining up for that above the breakthrough, I was like, shoot it. I'm like the Flyers fans on the power play. I'm like, yeah, come on, let it go. I'm all in on at least early part of the season, see what he's got. It's not going to take away from what he does the vast majority of the time, which is playing around the basket. Occasionally he's going to facilitate from the high post. We saw a little bit of that last night as well. By and large, they are going to use Andre as a big man who is going to vacuum up rebounds and play near the basket. If we get 1 3 a game, if we get even a second 3 per game, it'll depend on who else is on the floor, what else is happening. But if he can hit 35% on low volume, that would be a just massive, massive victory for the backup units. So I'm going to be Mr. Positive. I'm buying. Let it fly, Andre. I want to see more and more of them.
I'm 100% with you on let it fly. I have no problem. I'll even tolerate some double big lineups randomly just because you can experiment.
You said you're even more out on that.
I don't believe in those at all, but I will tolerate it in the regular season because you're experimenting. That's the only reason why. But my confidence level in that is low. But Andre, shoot, I'm fine with that.
The jump shot shooting form looked better than the free throw shooting form that we're accustomed to seeing. And he looked comfortable taking that corner three-pointer. And he absolutely, after making that corner one, felt, you damn right I'm firing this bad boy up right here at the top of the key.
It was like Devon on that second Papa shot.
No
shot
question
that you didn't
about
see
it,
on the
man. Smile on your face and everything. Fired it away. And I'm okay with that because, look, we were wondering if they were going to let Paul Reed do so, and he did. And he shot them, and the same thing here.
Shot looked better than Paul's.
And
I was going to say, mechanically, not even close between those two.
But years ago, we wouldn't have said that about Andre Drummond just because even the free throw shooting looked a little off sometimes with it, and he looked comfortable doing it.
No, he has clearly put in enough work that when he takes a three, it doesn't look like you're in a circus.
Yeah. Real quick, on the chat here, Hypothetical Man. What's up, Hypothetical Man says, double big? Exclamation point, question mark. And then PHLY says Twin Towers. So Kyle, can you explain why you're saying this about the double big Twin Towers?
Look, we heard a little bit, I won't say from who, but we heard a little bit down in the Bahamas during training camp that
Fire it up.
This is something that I think the Sixers at least want to try. I'm not saying like, hey, they signed Andre Drummond and he's the new power forward on the team, right? But I think as they've looked at the roster, as they see, Yabu is basically the only real power forward they have, they're looking at some other stuff and they're saying, would it be entirely crazy for Andre to play the? And here's the other thing too. If you're talking about someone who's going to have the confidence to just keep shooting, if you're like, hey, we need you to expand the range, I don't doubt that Andre is going to walk into the gym and be like, I believe that shot's going in.
Yes.
And that's why I was annoyed that you brought up Ben Simmons, because he might be the most scared player in the entire league in any context when he steps on the floor. Andre, everything we see about him is, yeah, screw it. I'll throw a behind the back pass from 50 feet away, or
a couple of those last night.
Some legendary videos,
outlet, and and that's sometimes there's a downside to that, certainly. But I think in a situation where you're asking a player like, hey, do something different, step out of your comfort zone. It's like we talked about with Kelly a lot last year. You need guys who, if you challenge them to do something, will just say, yeah, I'll do it. I'll try it. I'll throw some things at the wall and we'll see what works. So I appreciate the cavalier, pioneering spirit of playing Drummond potentially in a double big front court.
Boots,
that's what I would say.
What's up, Boots? Says
bad lineup. Don't do it.
Devon bringing up old stuff. My fault. My bad. I got carried away. My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Keep that.
My bad.
I'm not going to say it.
Mr. Sandman says, call him Andre Doncic. Fire it up. Let's get to the super chats, Bree.
Now, if he goes to like a step back three, that's when I'm like, no, you got to stop that.
It's spot ups only. Yeah. I'm not watching Andre Drummond take a dribble handoff from Joel Embiid and go,
step back three.
That's where I draw the line. I'm
step
done.
Back three and we're on press row. I'm going to get up and walk out and come back to the studio.
You'd be like LeBron with the briefcase.
Yes.
Just packs it up and walks down the side.
Man, you got one right there, man. We appreciate that. The step back three will be a no-go.
We all silly like the mayor.